Hi, this is Christine. I wanted to make videos of our alternate paper pumpkin class cards so that you can, those who couldn't attend class can, make them with this video. And those who did attend class and want the measurements, you can get them this way. And for those who were not in my paper pumpkin class but like this layout, you can duplicate it. So this is a fun fold. It's called an easel card. And this is what we are making. So pretty fun design. It looks a little intimidating, but it is totally not. Very easy to make. So I'm gonna put that up here. So in your envelope that I provided you with the class kit, you have a piece of black. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, which I scored at 4 1/4. Then I cut at 1 1/4 on both sides of just 1/2. And then I scored it in the middle at 2 1/2, just this middle piece. And that's so that we can stand it up and do the easel over here. So the first thing, and then you've got a piece of white, regular weight white. This is 3.5 by 4. Then we've got 2 pieces here, die cut that I made with, this one is with the Scalloped Contours dies, and the tiny one is the Stitch So Sweetly dies. So and then you've got your designer series paper, which I'll go through in a moment, but first we're going to do step 1. So step 1 is to glue your white piece. So you want the long side to be in the center, excuse me. So you want the 4-inch side to be that way. So I'm just using regular glue on that. Most of you will have received your cardstock, your card base already folded, so you won't have to worry about this other step. Okay, so I'm leaving about an 1/8 or an 1/8 of an inch at the bottom, 1/8 of an inch on top. And now I am going to fold this, making sure that my pieces line up. I'm just making this fold crisp with my bone folder. Then I'll open it back up and I put glue on this side and this side, so the outer 2 flaps. Try not to put too much so that it's not going to ooze out on you. You just want enough that it's going to stay down, but yeah, otherwise it'll get messy. So fold that one down. Oh, no, there. And there we go. So now we'll pull out my designer series paper. I've got 2 pieces that are going to go down here. They are cut at 1 inch by 4 inches. And then I've got the center piece that is 2 1/2, I think. I didn't write that one down. 2 3/4 by 4. So that will fit on the top, right? So first thing, we'll do the easy part, which is just putting these 2 side strips down. So some of you will have this paper and some of you will have this paper. I ran out. So that the paper is from the Celebration paper that we had, the Peaceful, what was it called? Peaceful Prince? Peaceful something? Peaceful Prince, which was just lovely. There is the paper that coordinates with this kit that is available. It's mostly monochrome tones and the silvers and the whites and grays and blacks. It's just beautiful, but I didn't have it. All right, and then our centerpiece is going to go on the top. So I do seem to have a bit of a gap happening here, which I'm not going to worry too much about, because when it's open, you can't see it. All right, so that's that. Now we are just going to do some simple stamping on these two pieces. So I'm using my tree, and that I'm going to center in the center of my tag, of my label, I'm sorry. It's centered and just a little bit more to the top, just so I have room for my holiday cheer. If you wanted to use, you know, a different sentiment, you certainly could as well. There we go. And let's grab holiday cheer. So I'm just putting that underneath. And lastly, we just need a small sentiment to put on that. You could put "to you and yours," would be super cute. I am using the bigger one. And I can't read it just now. Wishing you and your family all the best is what it says, which is really nice. And it fits on this itty bitty little label. So if you do want to use it, you can. If you prefer to stick to the smaller one, you certainly can do that as well. I'm going to put my ink away before I stick my fingers in it. Actually, before I do that, let's do our envelope while the ink is out. So on the envelope, I am just going to use the trees and stamp the back. Just in case you're not watching these videos in order, I did the same with the first card that I did. So I'm just centering that in the back of my envelope. And that's that. I'm not stamping the front only because I want to leave enough room for the address and all that fun stuff on the front. And depending where you're mailing it, the address can take some room. So now we will do the front. So find your fold and fold that. And the reason I'm saying that is that you want to make sure that when you put glue behind this, that you're sticking it only on the part of the front that is below the fold. Because if you fold it on the top, you're not going to be able to do that easel fold with it, right? So I'm putting glue not edge to edge, because your label is wider than your easel. So I'm just putting a little bit in the center and the lower part. It's okay if you don't have some all the way up. What's nice with these papers with the plaid is that you can line up your stuff really easily. All right, and then we just need to put the little tag on the inside. So for that, I'm using, you want it to be raised up, so I'm using dimensionals. And I need to cut to these because I'm getting to the end. This is such a cute design. I really like it. All right, and for this, I'm just going to center it pretty close to the bottom, and that still leaves you quite a lot of writing space for kind of a fun fold. And then you've got your easel. So fairly simple card, just a few different steps than a normal card. So let me know if you have questions. I hope this video was helpful and that you like these cards. And thank you.